I've noticed something about men for a long time, not as an observer from the outside, but as someone who has been close enough to see the quiet moments. There are things women notice about men that we rarely say out loud, not because they don't matter, but because saying them often feels risky, easy to misunderstand, easy to turn into blame when that's never the intention. This isn't about criticism, it's about observation. One of the first things I noticed was how comfortable men seem with silence, at least on the surface. I remember sitting next to someone I cared about, the room quiet, nothing obviously wrong. And yet, something felt heavy. He wasn't talking, not explaining, not asking. From the outside, it looked like calm, like strength, like control. But as women, we learn something early. Silence doesn't always mean peace. Sometimes silence is storage. It's where emotions go when there's no safe place to put them. Many men don't speak when they're overwhelmed. They withdraw. They become quieter, shorter with words, more distant with their presence. Not because they don't feel, but because they feel too much and don't know where it's allowed to land. I've seen this pattern repeat. When pressure rises, words disappear. And I've realized something important. For many men, speaking doesn't feel like relief. It feels like exposure. From the outside, this withdrawal looks like strength, standing tall, holding it together, not breaking, but internally. It's restraint. It's holding the heart in place so nothing spills out. It's choosing control because vulnerability has never felt rewarded. Society doesn't praise men for honesty, it praises them for endurance. So they learn to endure quietly. Women often sense that something is wrong long before words confirm it. We notice the pauses, the change in energy, the absence behind the presence. We don't always know what is wrong, but we know that something is. And this is where misunderstanding often begins. Because when men go quiet, women are taught to assume disinterest. But many times it's not distance, it's pressure. Another thing women notice is how men carry responsibility. Men often attach their worth to what they provide, protect, or achieve. When something goes wrong, they don't ask, "Am I enough?" They ask, "What did I fail to do?" And when that answer hurts, they don't speak it. They carry it, alone. This is something many women see but hesitate to name, because naming it feels like crossing a line. So instead, we adjust. We become softer, or quieter, or more patient, not because we're unaware, but because we understand that what looks like distance is often self-protection. From a woman's perspective, this isn't emotional coldness, it's survival. And from a man's perspective, silence isn't absence, it's containment. When both sides understand this, something shifts. Less interpretation, less assumption, more space for safety. Understanding men doesn't require fixing them, and understanding women doesn't require defending ourselves. It starts with observation, without judgment. Sometimes what's never said is where the truth lives. And when we learn to see it, connection becomes possible again.